Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got another Clan Wars battle here. We're on the Ruinberg map, and it's FIDDY versus L1ME clan. Now they're pretty tough opponents, so we're going to see how this goes. So I'll show you where we're putting a couple of E3s in the city and a 279E, just in case they push through the city, just to hold them up. And we've got a more mobile force going to the field. But okay, they've already spotted them pushing up along the middle road, and they'll probably take those central positions on that middle road, which is a pretty strong position. In case got some positions. Oh, trying to get out of this view, show you the disposition. So their main force, although we've only spotted a few of their tanks so far. Now we've spotted one in the small town area. So I've got a medium tank up there, and the heavy tanks are down on the middle road there. But as you can see, it's a 10v10 game, but we haven't spotted all their tanks yet. Now we'll probably just speed up a little bit through this section. There's a bit of probing going on here, moving up to different spots, looking for any sign of movement. Now, it's quite common in Clan Wars that you see a push and then they disappear, and then you need to determine whether they are relocating, because that's part of the tactics of Clan Wars, is to make a feint in a particular area where you think they might want to push through, and then they back off slightly, maybe keep one tank there to keep a presence and make you think they're still there, but then they move the main body of their force to another location and flank you. So it's still early days in that sense there. Okay, there's a 279E in the city being spotted. And he's up against another 279E plus the E3, but the E3 doesn't want to push out too far. They're pretty slow moving vehicles, and as a result, you don't want to take them too far from their base or overcommit them when you don't know exactly what the intentions of the enemy are. So we're still on 2 times here, so I'll just keep it on that mode there. Again, this is always common in a Clan Wars game, that the early stages are really just these positioning and feinting moves. There tends to be little action in the early stages, and you're holding back also to make sure that you don't overcommit and basically let them take advantage of that. So they're putting some damage into these tanks here just occasionally. Again, we haven't seen all of their units yet, so the balance of hit points is really not that accurate. Alright, the 279E is moving up here to see whether that 279E enemy one is still in that original position. Now he's pretty much cleared that area, so the E3 is moving up here now, and now they can take advantage of the fact that they know that no one's in the city. They can move up here and take some positions and put some damage into these tanks here. So unfortunately, and this is Fury in his E3, the view that we've got puts a nice shot there into the 277, but he's got the 279E coming around here. The advantage of the 279E, it might, let's go back to normal speed. Apologies for that. Certainly got longer, slightly faster than an E3, and it's also got a shorter reload, even though the alpha is less. But Fury doing his work there, he's taken an ammo rack, and there he's got the 277. He doesn't need to take another hit because he's low on hit points, but Arca's in the 279E takes out the 277. So that's 4 tanks down now from the enemy side, and 4 tanks down now from our side. So now you can see all the tanks are spotted, and you can see it's pretty even on hit points here. So Fury taking up a position here in the middle of the road and looking for targets up there, finds a 907 and puts a nice shot in there, and then relocates at an angle to keep his armor protected from its weak spots, and he's got a nice position here. But you can see the team are pushing in on the isolated tanks, and they've already got rid of one chieftain and now a 907, and really now this is game over in that sense. There's only 3 tanks left on the enemy side, so the advantage is really just a bit too overwhelming. So if he manages to set fire to the 140, and his automatic fire extinguisher kicks in, so it tells you he's not running food, which is probably lucky for him. But now it's really just a battle for hit points, and let's see, okay, 140 goes down, now there's a 279E and a chieftain left, and they're just pushing in around. There's the chieftain. Fury gets an ammo rack on the 279E, and it's just the chieftain left, and he's got an E3 and a 279E forming up on him, so he won't last long, and in fact he doesn't, and that is the end of the game. So victory there to FIDDY over L1ME, and well played L1ME anyway, so shout out to you guys. Thanks for the battle.